Okay, so hi dear Aries, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general love reading for Aries singles for the month of July 2026. Keep in mind this is general reading. This might or might not resonate. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you, okay? For personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Let's start with your current energies regarding your love and relationship area. Okay, let's see. I have the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups and the World card. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Right now, you guys are having this energy of having more and more self love, self care, and self healing kind of energies, taking care of yourself as much as you can, taking care of your emotions as much as you can. And you guys are somehow realizing that when you are trying to get happiness from the outside world in any form, in any kind of connection, it's not giving you the kind of results that you're hoping for. So right now you are in this self-care, self-love, self-healing kind of mode, and you guys are trying your best to put in the effort and energy in the right direction, in the right things that are actually going to give you good results down the line, if not immediately, eventually. That can be your money, job, career, finances, that can be friendships, that can be family, that can be simply connecting with yourself and staying with yourself as much as you can. Because right now you guys are in this realization phase that whenever you tried to get happiness from the outside world, you never got it. Or you never got that much satisfied or happy with the outside world when it comes to love. So you are trying your best to keep yourself as happy as you can, taking the responsibility of your happiness in your hands, and you're trying your best to do whatever it takes to keep you going in a very positive way. Now you are not closed off to the idea of being with somebody, but you're not desperate, or you're not in this energy of I want it right now, I want to get settled right now, I want to get married right now. You are in this energy of whatever is supposed to happen, or whosoever is supposed to be with you can enter in your life if the timing is ready. If not, if the timing is good, if not, you are happy by yourself. That's a really cool energy, clean and cool. Let's see what are your energies for a new person, new connection, new bond, Aries. I have the Ace of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck is a Ten of Pentacles. Now there are chances of you connecting with somebody, like person who is a business person, who is into their family very much. They have some kind of large family, or they are into family and family kind of associations a lot, or this person is right now working on something related to family business that is very important for them, and they are mainly busy in that direction. Now I do see conversation happening, you connecting with somebody, few communications happening, few conversations happening, things moving forward in a very peaceful way, and then things getting stuck because one of you is going to shift their focus from the connection to family or family business or money, job, career, finances, but something related to family or family kind of dynamics is going to be more important than the connection itself. That is going to be the blockage here, that is going to prevent this connection from moving forward in a particular direction. Now I don't see that you guys are not going to continue the connection. You might, but this connection is not going to be something that's going to be fast and furious, and that's going to be like, okay, today we are connecting and talking to each other, and next week we are dating with each other. It's like you guys are talking, and like this person is going to tell you very honestly about their priorities, about what's going on, about how their life is right now, and then they might put this thing on hold. Okay, because right now they are not super focused on love. They are focused on, again, money, job, career, finances, and something related to their family is very important. Let's see the message for from the oracles for this new person, new energy. We have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. If you guys are going to take it slow, and if you guys are not going to treat this situation as a romantic situation right from the start, this situation has the potential to become something really good in the coming future. But you guys have to keep this in mind that this situation is going to take a lot of time to unfold into something really beautiful and meaningful the way it should. Okay, let's say for a past person, past connection, past situation, that can be anybody. It can be a past lover, it can be a past friend, it can be somebody that you left behind. Okay, but you know this person regarding the past situation. Now, before proceeding further, let me invite you guys for my 10 days Osho Meditation Festival that's happening online from 5th till the 14th of June 2026, 4:30 p.m. onwards. Um, Indian Standard Time, and we are going to learn 10 Osho meditations, 10 different form of Osho meditations. Every day we are going to do one different meditation. Then I'm going to teach you 5 Vigyan Bhairav Tantra meditations also that you can use in your day-to-day life for self-realization and peace, and one breathwork technique that you can use to regulate your emotions and mental and like mental energies, chatter energies, to be calm and be at peace with yourself, to release the stress actually. So this is going to be a power packed 10 days workshop. It's going to be online, and the fees is very very affordable. For Indians it's 5100 INR, for others it's 300 USD, and it's going to be in English and Hindi both, so don't worry about the language. But I cannot provide the recordings because I'm not allowed to do the recordings for the same. Okay, because Osho Meditation Center doesn't allow us to do that. So if you want to start your healing journey or restart your spiritual journey, or you want to enter into Osho's world, this is a huge opportunity, because we are going to do it for the rest of our lives for a very long period of time, let's say. Okay, and you guys, this is like an opportunity of a lifetime. When you start doing these things, you're going to see within the next 6 to 7 months, you're not going to be the same person ever. So if you want to start this journey with me, you are more than welcome. The link is in the description box. Please read all the instructions and everything before applying, because the fees is non-refundable. And I'll see you on the other side. I'm super excited. Even if one person is going to show up, I am going to take the workshop, because this is something that I really want to do. Okay, I just want to spread the word in the world. I want to spread Osho's authentic word, work in the world. Plus it's definitely that's going to help you guys. Okay, so we are going to do a lot of inner child healing. We are going to like release a lot of trauma and pain out of our systems, especially women. They are more than welcome, because we suffer more than anyone, because people just don't understand, right? But doesn't matter what your gender is, you should be above 16 and you are welcome. So link is in the description box. For the past person, past situation, 5 of Cups, King of Wands, the Devil. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. The situation might seem very very stable on the outside, you can say. If I'm going to put you together with your past person, past energy that you are severely attached to, or you were attached to, things are going to look really fine on the surface, but inside you guys know that this is a very unhealthy, toxic kind of arrangement, and that might be based on lust only, that might be based on addictions only, and it is always going to disappoint you. So regarding a past person, past situation, the situation that you were very very attached to and kind of addicted to from both the sides is not, it's not going to work out right now also. So it's better for you guys to leave that lane and stay in your lane. Okay, even if you want this past person, past energy to come back around, you guys need to do a lot of changes from both the sides in order for this situation to work out. So for the past situation also, I do see disappointment only. I don't see anything beautiful or positive here. Let's see from the oracles the message for this past situation. Sorry. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this situation with this particular person is not working out, because right now you are meant to connect with the person who is good for you. You are ascending towards a higher level of commitment by blocking the ways from the past energies to enter in your space, because you are growing as a person, as a soul. So things are not working out with the past person, because you are about to ascend to a higher level of commitment. Okay, now it's up to you if you want to re-engage, if you want to connect or reconnect with this past person, but I don't think so it's going anywhere. Let's see the guidance here to close this reading off for you guys. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. The more you are going to remain clear, crystal clear with your boundaries, with your thoughts and emotions and energies regarding your love and relationship area, the more you are going to make space for something that's actually meant for you, that's actually good for you. If you are going to allow half-hearted energies to enter in your space, on and off, in and out kind of energies to enter in your space, and if you are going to always invest in something that you know is not good for you, down the line, or your heart knows that something is not good for you, you're always going to suffer, you're always going to like go in cycles, and you're never going to get that kind of peace and happiness that you want, that you deserve. So completely detach from those kind of people, situations, or things. I'm not talking about romantic love only, otherwise also, if you are going to keep your boundaries clear, if you are going to keep your energies clean, if you are not going to allow half-hearted energies, or somebody putting effort today and then they vanish for 10 days, then the right energies, the right people, the right kind of dynamics will start showing up. Okay, that's the deal here. So refrain from engaging in those people, situations, or things where you know you are not getting the kind of happiness or results that you want, whether it's romantic or otherwise. Let's see the final message for you guys here. Religious factor. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Something related to your spiritual path or something related to your religious upbringing is there that might be a blockage in moving forward. Keeping these factors in mind is also going to help you a lot in separating those energies that are actually good for you and those that are not meant for you, right? So you have to use your logical mind along with your heart in order to get the kind of results that you want. Okay, honey, balance of your emotional side and your practical side. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aries. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.